Okay, on the subject of remixing.
My soul is broken, streets are frozen. I can't stop these feelings melting through.
This stuff helps.
And I give away 1,000 days, oh, just to have another one with you.
One. Just another one day with you.
We're crashing like waves. We're playing in the sand. Holding your hand.
Okay, so a lot of Christians out there and so-called churchians. You need to go back to the church. To the church. Not to church. The church. Go back to the church. That's the bride. Okay, so the bride, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, should you read the scriptures at all, there's going to be a lot of crying. You have to get over a lot of things. You have to really humble yourself and realize that you're really terrible. And it's not easy. And all the music we hear on the radio, it's very much soothing to our senses.
I will find my way back to where
Your name is written in the sand. So I'm not saying you can do this with every song. I'm just saying if you know the 10 Commandments and you know the first commandment and you know to put the Lord first at all times, and you were to say, what if I was that guy from Montreal who wrote that song there that's been remixed, and you know these guys, they're kind of, they're guys who kind of look like girls. They kind of got we're kind of homosexual. We're super cool with gay people. Yada, yada, yada. It's just the public image. And I'm telling you right now, nobody is famous unless they've totally sold out. Right now, maybe like Hazakim's good, guys. I'm listening to some good music lately. And nobody's perfect. I listen to Zeph Daniel. He's got a really good show called The Zeph Report, and he could explain remixing. Everything's a remix. There's nothing's original. There's nothing new under the sun. So everything's a remix. I recently remixed The Amazing Atheist, and it made a really good video. There's a lot of things I could touch up. It's not perfect, but like I was saying about Zeph, sometimes I can find some problems with some of the things that Zeph says. So when Zeph says something that I don't agree with, it's like it becomes an idol. So if I were to accept it, it literally becomes an idol, and that's the second commandment. So I'm very wary of idols and making things into idols, and everything really is an idol. Symbolism and all that sort of stuff. It can get a little trippy. You can get tripped up. So I don't even know what song's playing now. From the lies, uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. You couldn't fight it. It's enough. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Now, you might ask me, why am I crying? Because I'm putting myself in the position of Christ. And He's talking to you through my words right now. He can talk to you through whatever way that you want. All you have to do is accept that He is everything. He is your Father who created everything. And Satan is something you're inventing and inviting into this world, and they are doing it too, and they're doing it to you. Come out of her, my people, He says. It's a place that's been created that you're going to. You don't have to go. Come out. I'm coming out, and it's wonderful to find out how beautiful it really truly is. So I'm going to do everything I can to remix everything, because that's all it really is. If I can show you how, through my eyes being open and ears being you know, just through my inspiration, through reading the scriptures, and through crying and releasing a lot of my pride, to say that I'm better than you and I know more than you. I don't. May I be the weakest among us all, please. I am not worthy of the kingdom of heaven, and I'm always speaking to Christ too now, I realize. You are my conduit to speak to my Lord, and I'm going to do that as best I can. I appreciate all my listeners. Thank you. Thank you everybody who's listening to this right now, for listening to this right now, and for listening to Zap, and for desiring to bring the Lord more into this world by reading the scripture, or doing whatever it is that you don't even need the scripture. You can walk out of the jungle. You have it written on your heart that you have the knowledge of good and evil. What do you choose? Because if you choose God, I verily believe that you will come to know Christ. You will come to know God. That's what God is. A little child would know that God would make himself a man and die the most turbulent death if he had to make you not have to die for what you've done wrong, so that all of this can exist, because there has to be a law. There has to be good and evil. Because only that which is good is God. For lack of a better word, I have this guy racing up on me. I'm going 110 right now. This guy's going so fast, and he's right on my ass. I'm going to protect him just a little bit. You're my brother behind me. License plate number. I can't see your license plate number. You're too close. I'm going to get in the next lane here. But I'm making a video right now. This is not a handheld device, is it? Anyway, I'm a little stressed because this guy's right on my butt. And he's getting very angry. He's probably going to give me the finger. Anyway, he's in a hurry. He's from Nova Scotia. FBR 950 is the registration for that vehicle, which may be a private. That might be a private agreement that Her Majesty has with the police here. That registration, that literal 501c3, it's a registration. I'm sorry if I need to brush my teeth or anything like that. Like I had a comment. Still recording on that. I had a comment recently about having to brush my teeth and stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry. But anyway, so remixing, yes. This is you know that one song, as long as you love me, as long as you love me. We could be hungry, we could be broke, as long as you love me. So I think it's a good song, and I'm gonna put some video. I'm gonna remix that song. I'm not even gonna remix the song. I'm gonna play the song straight up. You yourself have to discern whether I don't know right now if there's any wavelengths in it or any kind of frequencies that may or may not be pulling you into Jezebel, into that place. Come out of her, my people. And you know what? Talk about it. You have to. That's what you have a mouth for. If you can talk about it, and it gets you out of her. You could do YouTube videos like I'm doing. I don't know how else you can fast track it. Shortcuts. That's what they're trying to do to you. Shortcut you. Stop them. Suspicious observers. I highly doubt you're going to watch this, but maybe I'll clip this and make it a short video. So, SO, Suspicious Observers, putting out the 2-3 minute news every day. I comment on your channel quite often, and sometimes I'm just picking up on the tiniest little thing that you're saying. I don't pretend to be the one to understand whether you're saying anything for an agenda that's not proper or not proper, okay? All I can do is speak my heart. Yeah, that's what's happening anyway. So, I just think that SO might be putting out some stuff. So just be wary when you watch Suspicious Observers. I'm going to keep this a really short clip, in less than 1 minute. So this is the 1 minute news on Suspicious Observers. This is formerly known as Max Radical from GrasshopperMedia.ca. I'm not trying to shamelessly plug my stuff. I'm just trying to say, you know, let's all get in the Word. I might not know what that is specifically, but we can all be suspicious observers together. We all are. None of us excluded. Every man and woman, even if they are cursed by a demon right now, I am telling you, has grace. Grace be upon them. Let's all help each other out and love each other more, okay? And be safe, folks.